It's Roll of Fortune with your host, Craig.
G'day, my name is Craig. You are here on my channel, Craig Collects, and it is another episode of Roll of Fortune. Let's just start by saying thank you for your feedback on episode 1 of Roll of Fortune. At least once a month we will have an episode of Roll of Fortune, where we go through one roll of each coin, awarding points to see which coin is the best this week, and the winner headlines next week's Variety Saturday episode. As we go through and discuss the points and how this game works, in the top corner you will see the wheel spinning to decide place order. I've done that early today so that can be an insert and we know what's happening. On to the points. I've made some corrections to the points which were overlooked in the first episode. So points are the same as the first episode for low mintage annual sets only, error coins, not intended for circulation, Holy Grail coins. But we are now also awarding 1 point to the following low mintage commemorative coins: the Centenary of Federation, all 20-cent Centenary of Federation coins, and all state and territory 50-cent coins will get 1 point. Commonwealth coat of arms from the 50 cents does not get a point because it's highly minted. For 50-cent Indigenous coins, we're talking Iatus, Mabo, International Year of Languages, and NIDOC, they'll all get 1 point. As will the 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018 Anzac and the Qantas coin for $1. Of course, the 2014 Anzac coin does not get points because it's heavily minted. And our $2 gold commemoratives are the same as the $2 circulating commemoratives. They're worth 1 point. So that's the gold poppy, the changeover, and the Invictus Games coin. Speaking of changeover coins, 5 cent, 10 cent, 20 cent, and $2 will all score 1 point. 50 cent changeover does not score any points because it's highly minted. And of course, the $1 changeover coin is considered a Holy Grail coin. Those Holy Grail coins are the 20-cent wavy baseline. 20 cent, Craig. 20 cent, not 50 cents. The 50 cents, if it's a 2006 or 2010 rotation, or a NQ's flag on the 2000 Millennium Year coin, that's a Holy Grail coin. If it's the changeover coin, the $1, it's a Holy Grail coin. And if it is the red poppy or the coronation in the $2, it's worth 5 points. Our contestants are in position. First up in the hot seat tonight is the 20-cent coin. Can the 20-cent coin do what last week's coins did not and come in with some points? The 20 cents, the low mintage points, the 1 point is going to 1985, 1988, and the 2019 Jody Clark era. The mint set points, that's 2 points. That will go to 86, 87, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 2023. And of course, if we find a 66 or an 08 wave gap in a 20 or a 2010 bubble error, they are worth error points, which is 2. And of course, if we find the 1966 wavy baseline, that is the winner. That is a 5-point Holy Grail coin. Anytime we're looking for a bubble error, there's no bubble error on that coin. So, here's 2010, we're looking for the bubble error. It does not appear to be there. Another chance of that bubble error. No. 20 cents, it looks like you're going 2 weeks in a row without anything. It's not looking good for you. 2008, does this have a wave gap? This does not have a wave gap. You can distinctly see the wave piercing the head of the platypus. It is not looking good for our friends who support Team 20 Cents. Team 20 Cents, second week in a row, second duck. Next up to the podium, it's Team 5 Cents, the smallest team out there, the smallest coin out there, the most overlooked coin, the one most likely to be found in ashtrays, in cars, and down the back of the couch in your house. So 5 cents for your 1 point for your low mintage. We're looking for 72, and the 2019 Jody Clark obverse. For the 2 points for the mint sets, we're looking for 85, 86, and 2023. And any errors or variations we find will have to be done in the coin themselves. What do you think your chances are, Team 5 cents? Do you think you can pull off Team 10 cents and take a shock win? Of course, if we do find a flamingo coin, that is worth error points. That's 2 points for a flamingo coin. We are, of course, looking at all of these to see if they are a flamingo. Another thing you got to deal with, Team 5 cents. Some dirty coins here, which I can't quite see the dates on. Well, there's a 2025 Charles. We don't know whether he's low minted yet, so we can't count him. But I will be keeping him aside. He'll be going into my collection. In 5 cents. It's not looking good for you today. I want to say you're following up last week's effort with another duck. There's still a few coins left to find. Search through. Team 5 cents. That's a duck. And just as we launch into our next contestant, the $2 coin, I'd like to clarify for viewers who are not from a country which plays cricket. When I say the 20 cents and the 5 cents are on the board with the duck, that they scored the duck, what I mean is they got no points. In cricket, if you get out without scoring, it's a duck. So, $2, we're looking for 1 point for 93, 2011, the 2019 Jody Clark obverse, 2 points for mint sets 91 and 2023. Of course, we find any colour. Oh, we should actually go through the bonus points, shouldn't we? $2. If you are a circulating corporate partnership coin, you're worth 1 point. Coloured commemorative coin, you're worth 2 points. And non-circulating legal tender coins, you're worth 3 points. Remembering, we've already added 1 point for the 3 gold commemorative coins and 1 point for the changeover coin. Find any of those, team $2, you will be on the board. $2, how do you feel? You saw the $2 coin hunt yesterday. These rolls are from the same bank. Will we find anything? Will we find a Olympics coin? Well, you're not looking flash hot so far. Hey, you're on the board. Team $2, you have a circulating corporate partnership coin. That's 1 point for the light green ring from the Matildas series. This is a corporate partnership with Woolworths and obviously Football Australia for all the FIFA Women's World Cup in 2023. The light green ring, that is lovely. You are currently leading on 1 point. Team $2, that looks like it's your lot. Okay, team $1 is up. We can see on the end there is a donation dollar. That's not worth any points though. Team $1, how do you feel? I know several of you in the comments last time said you were team $1. So team $1 for your 1 point for your low minted coins. We're looking for 2014, the 2019 Jody Clark effigy, the AUNS Dollar Discovery Series in 2019 and 2021. Although I think if we do find 2021 definitive, that will be probably a 5 point coin as well. So for mint coins, for 2 points, it's 87, 89, 90, 91, 92, 2007, 2012. And I've got, it's $1, so we have bonus points, plus 1 point for a regular corporate partnership coin. So that's your Australian dinosaurs, your Aussie big things, your Great Australian Coin Hunt, your AFL, those sort of coins. Plus 3 points for a non-circulating legal tender coin. And if you do happen to be one of those lucky coloured $2 coin, coloured $1 coins from those sets like the Aussie Big Things, you are worth 2 points. 2025, we don't know if that's low mintage or not, but I've got plenty of those. We can't count it, it's going down. Will we find anything? Team $1, how do you feel? We are, of course, looking for cut errors as we go through. Cut errors will get you 2 error points, as well a rotation on this Centenary Federation coin. No rotation. Not looking good so far, Team $1. Not even any cards. 97, this is Charles Kingsford Smith. It's not worth anything to this hunt, but he is going into my hoard of aviation coins. Both of them are. Oh, Team $1, I thought you were going to get a point, but this is just another donation dollar. Not worth anything for this hunt. There are no rabbit ears cards on this 85. Team $1. Gotta say, it's another poor showing from you. It's the second episode in a row you haven't scored a single point. Team $1, not on the board today. Well, we're up to Team 10 Cent, last week's runaway winner with 3 points. Can Team 10 Cents do it again? All we need is 3 of the 2024 King Charles. They'll do it. So, Team 10 Cents, what we're looking for from you is 1 point for low mintage coins, 85, 91, 2011, 2018, 2019 Jody Clark, and the 2024 King Charles. You've got 2 points for your mint set, 86, 87, 95, 96, and 2023. We find any of your not intended for circulation coins, that's 3 points, and if we find the changeover coin, that's 1 point. Team 10 Cents, how do you feel today? Will you go back to back, or will Team $2 or Team 50 Cents take it out? We're of course looking for errors as we go through, looking for anything which shouldn't be on the coin. And 10 cents. No, you do not look happy this week. You do not look happy at all. It looks like we've an unassailable runaway leader in the $2 coins with 1 point. Team 10 Cents, you're also not on the board. Alright, our final contestant for the day is up. This is Team 50 Cents. Team 50 Cents, you're on the board if you score a single point. You've joined equal. First place, you score more than 1 point, you win today's episode and you get a second episode next week. So, Team 50 Cents, for a 1 point low mintage, we're looking for 73, 85, 93, 97, and both the entering Broadley and Jody Clark refugees on the 2019 coin. For 2 points mint set, we're looking for 67, 68, 86, 87, 89, 90, 92, and 2023. We're of course also getting 1 point for any of the indigenous coins, and if we find a 2006 2010 rotation or a 2000 infused flag, that's a 5 pointer. 17, nothing there. 2021, there's nothing behind Lizzie's head there, nothing over there. Will Team 50 Cent come in at the last minute and take it? All we need is a cut error. We found a cut error on one of these coins in the 50 cent coin hunt during the week, but it's not on this one today. 2006, can you steal it with a rotation? No. 2001. This coin could be points if it's a state or territory coat of arms. It's the Commonwealth coat of arms, not worth anything. Team 50 Cent, you are on the board. You have 1 point for the Noduk coin. Congratulations, you are currently first equal. Can't any worse than that. You can only get better than that. And it looks like that's it. We have a tie. Well, what a day here on Roll of Fortune. We have a tie between Team $2 and Team 50 Cent. What does that mean for next week's episode? That means for next week's episode, we open 5 rolls of 50 cents and 5 rolls of $2. As always, down in the description of this video, you will find links to my social media and my email if you'd like to get in touch with me. There's also a link down there to a Discord, which we've opened. Craig Collects Discord is open. Join on in, share your finds, talk about the videos you see, join on in. There's a Portuguese section for our Brazilian friends and an English section for the rest of us. My friend Pedro in Brazil looks after the Portuguese section. I look after the English section. We look forward to seeing you there. I'll be back on Tuesday. I will have a short on Monday, but I will be back on Tuesday with the 50 cent coin hunt. I will see you then. Bye.